Okay. Oh yeah, mixer. Huh, that's actually interesting. Thought I was full of ethanol. Definitely full of seed oil. Hmm. I did also realize that I'm gonna need more dirt. Figured out why I haven't been able to get this to run. I'm not sure. Hard to saturate? Yeah, good. At least the power network's filling back up. It is a chem reactor. This is the wrong recipe. Oh, I'm having a day of it. I thought I heard something fall over. That's what happens when I don't pay attention to what I'm actually looking at. Well, I got a mixer over here in case I need it. Get oil running again because that's what's been giving me the byproduct. Osmiridium. I could just get wax if I really cared. Actually, I might do that too. I do need the honey if I'm going to make more biomass than I currently am making. Calcium. Have yet another interface. Once it runs out of calcium, it's gonna just fill this with iridium phosphate. Yeah. I do need to item filter this. Fact. Can I... I was hoping that would just... There we go. That's what I want. So now this will process this down to the indium that I'll need saved up. Which macerator am I overworking? Not that one. That other macerator. Positive I had 2 running. Three. That one to this one. Then this one's at least dedicated to doing appetite. Not clogging up other stuff. Okay. My oxygen looking like at this point. So I am slowly building a liquid oxygen buffer, but I don't think it's enough to run another combustion engine on. I don't think I need to run this water electrolyzer as much, because this is producing way more oxygen. Or similar, or even less amount of water. Okay, good, it looks like it ran through all the indium gallium phosphide that I currently had. Impure enriched naquita. Insert on purple. See if I can get this actually running. Because this will be another source of antimony. Oh, where is it? Of course, I've gone blind again. There they are, fluid ducts. Or fluid conduit. Should be going in here. What if I just use a regulator? I mean, yeah, I was just breaking down water in the electrolyzer to make it into oxygen and hydrogen. That's what you're thing asking about. But this not only helps me process the iridium, but also gets me a byproduct of oxygen from a bit of water, ashes, and apatite. Which I've got the apatite chicken, so I pretty much get infinite apatite. As long as it can keep up. Yeah, it's doing an okay job. And the ashes come from, like I said, the byproduct of the heavy oil production. I'm basically cooking down wood into oil. Almost half full again. The worry is I think I'm going to run out of space for carbon eventually. I was using it on demand, so it's going to be a while before that gets backed up too much. So I have this set to. Because I was just trashing ashes. -9. Can I get a... Don't have it. Don't have expansion card. Have me one of those. I'm gonna get rid of this titanium trifluoride. Throw it into the matter system for now. Okay. Need a bunch of this. Yeah, that's only because it needs the titanium or trinium. Too many T metals. What this is doing. I need trinium sulfide. But I can let that run, I guess. So, still waiting on building the... what do you call it? Fusion reactor. Because I need europium. There's hydrogen and neodymium. This is... I'm going to need a lot of... LUV for that. This thing has 16 LUV energy hatches. Gotta build my first donut still. But now I'm building up a backlog of oxygen. Yeah, eventually ethanol's gonna back up. Yeah, that's something I was... I'd like to process this magnesium chloride too. Reaper. I don't need that sitting around the system. Don't think I'm getting... Don't think I'm getting magnesium as a byproduct of anything, so I don't want to break it down. I do eventually need to put some sort of tops on these. They don't run constantly. I mean, that one's easy. That one's auto crafting. So I have this set too. Yeah, this is supposed to be set to impure enriched, but I need to set this to actually... Don't know. There's actually nothing to really just have me run it for now until it gets full. Because all it would be is these would back up. Hmm. Slowly working towards that. Ammonium trifluoride. Dust. The double plates I've had to use so far. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else to deal with right this second. Quadratic fuel, because that's the best fuel. But I need to make elementum and have a better source of enriched naquita. And Quadria is the way you make neutronium. Mericium. I still have 2 or 3 tech levels to go. Trying to get ZPM going. And then there's UV. But then there's also UHV. That's on the circuit diagram. Yeah, UHV. Let's see. Make these. I need to be able to make the DPM. But I can. Or did I just never claim it? I think I just never claimed it. I get a few free ones if I do that. UV, best ZPM, best LUV, and then the one and only UHV. Whole thing in itself. Europium, enriched Nequadria, Trinium, Europium, Durahide. Great tech insanity. But I'm almost there. This is the current. I've only got like 3 more levels once I get ZPM actually up and running. The only question is making enough power. But I think I have a pretty good handle on what I can evolve into for power, because I could upgrade to the LUV combustion generators. Or diesel generators. Liquid Nequadria, sodium, potassium. So yeah, I can actually start producing these now. Titanium coils, tungsteel firebox. Molybdenum dicylide coils. The only thing is these are made only to take nitrodiesel or Nequadriatic fuel. And they must have oxygen. Let's say somewhere they produce sludge as a byproduct. Yeah, so they can go up to UV, but they need Nequadriatic fuel. I was positive, I thought it said somewhere, or was that... Maybe that was these ones. These ones require lubricant. Almost charged back up. And I won't be drinking down so much fuel again. But yeah, that's the big thing, is these start at ZPM. This thing produces 4 times the power I'm producing now, and then can just easily be ran to... It uses so much less Nequadriatic fuel. Because even though this is 1-to-1, it uses... what? A fraction of the fuel. This is 340 millibuckets, where this is just 18. So your fuel efficiency is way more. So I'll have to look into that. But I think, sad to say, I think I'm going to have to call it here for this. Oh, grab that before I forget. Get this checked off. There we go. Another quest down. I think next week I really try to get the fusion reactor up and running, and see if I can power it with I probably will have to also build out some LUV generators. So maybe I shouldn't have requested 4 more of the extreme combustion generators and pushed forward to LUV generators, but it is what it is. All right. But now I'm going to call it here. I'm pretty exhausted. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.